Alrighty, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back once again to some BlockBall programming, where I've got to figure out where I left off last time in order to properly get this settings thing finished. Hopefully this isn't going to take too long, both because I feel like I'm pretty close to being done with it, and most importantly, because I was delayed by about 5 hours due to stuff happening that I didn't expect to take that long. So, it'd be nice if it didn't last that long. Alright. Let's take a look at what we got going right now. Yeah, so right now we're sitting here. I can move up and down, left and right. Right, this is something I need to fix. I need to put in an override for when it hits this window so I can't change this thing. Alright, now, if I push enter right now, it does nothing on any of these. I also can't click on this with the mouse. So that's where I'm currently at. So I'm going to just open up a notepad right here real quick and just make a note to myself. Re-add mouse control, fix exit menus so that it has the correct buttons. And I guess the more pressing one is re-add the ability to use the settings, because right now it doesn't do anything. So that is probably going to be under the step event. So we got 3, 4, 5, and 6 being... Okay, right. Right. This is what happens. This is what needs to be done. So first off, we have events 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the Sang Selection Sync that basically just sets everything to what I need it to be. Exit to main menu without saving. Escape. If you press escape, it just backs out. Good. This is button presses. If you press left button, it doesn't enter. You push it to enter, it does enter. And then here, page and menu icon selection. Keyboard can transport down, up. Okay, it just does the array movement. Alright, that does that thing. I also gotta check the offset to make sure that works at some point. Okay, and then this is menu object assignment. In case it's page 0. In settings, group game. Right, it's a sprite. Right, this is just checking the sprite on that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So I need to change things around as well. So it's not showing... It's not showing the thing on page 4, which is the exit page. Because right now, like I said, if I go back to here, on the exit page, it's actually displaying the hidden options that I'm not supposed to be showing. So I need this to be turned off and show, what was it? It was going to be, I think it's going to be exit and save or default. That's where those are going to be. Also, I need to change things around. Oh boy. Draw GUI. Okay, so draw, set text on file center, transformed. Set displays. Hey, yeah. And then this one is just drawing the things in position, which is just pulling out the values. So how do I do this for individual values I need? So going to the settings, for example, these are fine because these are direct values. But how do I do this one so that it goes 0 or 1 is true or false? How do I set this one to true or false? Resolution, window. How do I set this one to whatever the value is? This might have been better if I had... This would have been better if I'd been able to start 5 hours ago, but unfortunately I was not able to do so. I'm very pissed off about that, honestly. Okay, so how do I do this? Draw text, transform that. This might be a switch case. I might have to do switch case where if slot I.name is equal to whatever. Okay, so let's just see here, for example. So switch case. So we switch slot I name so in case it. Hey Nyler, how you doing? What you're currently seeing is me working on a game I'm making. So, if you don't really have much of an interest in that, that's fair. Otherwise, just sit back, enjoy the vibes, and I'll be, like, talking about what I'm doing in the code and all that stuff as I go along. It's not going to be as, let's say, manic as yesterday's stream, but more chill, thoughtful, me sort of puzzling my way through this. So I just want to double check. Slot I.name. Where do I assign slot I again? Is that in the create event? Probably. So 0, 1, 2. Okay, this is creating pages themselves. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, so slot I is all these things. Yeah, fair enough. And like I said, if you just kind of just vibe it, just chill and enjoy the music. Oh, God, I forgot to mention also before, the music is the StreamBeats Lo-Fi playlist. Slots 0 to 5 have been put here with value and name. Where do I assign? Yeah, it's very chill. I got a bunch of these things downloaded. Oh, it's not about really anything. It's called... Oh, whoops, I have code I haven't fixed up yet. Here, let me run it real quick. Okay, where was I working just now? There it is. There. This is all it is at the moment. It's a very basic Pong clone. I'm doing it all by scratch, just trying to make it work. You can control these individually. I just like having them on the same key because it makes it easier for me to control them without having to think about two different inputs. Yeah, it's also currently downloadable, but I've been working on it to fix it up into a better state. So hey, there it is. And I started this entire project as someone with very little knowledge of coding. It's kind of working with what I understood from the program. Thanks. It's also available for download if you so desire to try it out and play kind of a bad version of Pong with somebody you know. Alright. Alright, so back to what I was doing here. Let's see. Trick is, when do I assign... So I got slot I name. But where do I assign slot I name to have a value? It's probably, let's see, this is setting selection sync, so that's not it. This is not it. View 5. It's probably user event 6 up here. Page is current page of the settings array. This is doing that stuff. Ah, there it is. Slot I name is equal to the settings array thing. Okay, there it is, right there. So what I could actually do is I could have this... Actually, I think that's probably the better way to do it. If I do it like this... Okay, so I'm in... Where is I? I'm in step. No. I'm in... God, where was I working just now? It was in draw, right. Okay, so if I do this, and I get, let's do page bar page is equal to... Actually, do I need to do that? No. No, I wouldn't. I don't need to do this. This is going to be a direct reference. Okay, so where's my settings helper? Okay. Maybe not that one. Maybe script settings. Okay, so which are the ones that need to have a specific bit of information tied to them? It needs to be the sound effects on or off. It needs to be Okay, so I think, is it, if I do this and then I do default, yeah. So pull that over to here. And delete that for the time being. So that should default to this, assuming that there's nothing specific going on. So I want to do... okay, so score subtraction. Score subtraction is the first one we're working with here. If that's equal to the global settings array 0 and then to 2. And then 2, and this is now the reason I'm doing it this way is because this is a direct link to the part where I've actually written the actual name for the setting. So I can adjust this at any point in time and go, okay, whatever, I'll just change it to do this, blah, blah, blah. But here's the important part. Because of the way I've set this up, if I want to change the language, all I have to do is change this value here. Or no, it would be the first value, wouldn't it? All I would have to do is change this value right here to a variable tied to whatever the language setting is. So English is 0, French would be 1, Spanish would be 2 or something. This would be a variable which is just that plus a modifier based on, you know, whatever I need, and that'll give me the correct language equivalent based on whatever I'm looking at. So it works either way. I don't need to worry about that. It'll be set for the future. So in the case of score subtraction, this is kind of annoying. Yeah, well, the idea is I've already got like a working version of this. You can download it and see like it's kind of junky, but it works. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to future-proof this to a certain extent. So that way, anything I do, instead of having to basically rewrite any part of the program, I just go in there, change a variable, and it's supposed to be as expandable as I can get. If I need to add more stuff, I can just add more stuff easily just by slotting it into the empty space I'm leaving. I feel like it's probably best described as like best practices, I guess? Yeah, that's the kind of thing you generally want to do, I think, when programming. Like, you can spaghetti your code up all you want if you just need a result immediately. But if you want something you can reuse or expand upon or fix easily, you want to have everything set out in either a logical format so you can easily get back in and do whatever, or a format that's so easy to fix that you don't have to break everything. Literally just slot everything in I need, and we're good. Okay, so score subtraction. If I guess I would be referencing the temporary variable in this instance, right? Where do I set the temp vars? Yeah, temp var setup. So if, okay, so this is score subtract, which is this one. If that is equal to 0, then, have been this one instead. Whoops. I don't want to draw the name there. I want to draw the value. Okay. So do this. Okay, so draw tracks transformed. Okay, so you do that, and then instead of value, I just write in on? Wait, no. 0 be off, right? I'm actually not entirely sure if what I set this to be correct. Okay, so we do this, and when it's equal to 1. Okay, now let's see what happens. Case argument should be a constant. I guess I can pull out the values. Although, what's the issue here? Right, it's not a constant. I guess I could just pull out the values and, like, throw them in later. This. Let's call it a var. There. Var score. Oh, wait, no, that's correct, that's correct. Okay, let's see if that does it. Hey, it's on! Hey, look at that, it's off! Haha! Okay, let's see if it's actually off. Again. Okay, so left side is score. Right side has a score. Let's see if I can score on myself here. Good, it's off. Excellent. Okay, so var, what's the next one? So it's probably going to be sound effects off. Okay, sound effects off is going to be... do that later. Okay, so first things first, this needs to be the name for that. in the case it's sound effects off, if the temp variable is this one. Sound effects off. This is actually backwards. So this one's off. This one's on. Now there's no sound effects currently playing, which means this should be off when I look at it. It is off when I look at it. And it's dead silent, which means it's working. Now if we go here, turn that back on. Good, we got sound effects. And if I go here, it's on. Nice. Alright, next up, we've got to deal with the resolution value, which is wrong, and window type. Okay, so window's the next one. Yeah, boy! Those 6 sound effects I made using a program I downloaded from Steam and, like, 2 seconds of work. Yeah. Alright. Case. Let's do var win type and var res solution. I'm just gonna put these in here to fill space. Okay, so win type is, this is the, okay, that's not the one I need right now. I need the name first. This one. Okay, and resolution. Okay. Window type and resolution. Window type is 2.1. Yep, that's correct. Resolution is 2.0. Alright, so now we go down here. Case. Win type. Window type. And that's windowed borderless full screen. I never remember which one's which in terms of code. Okay, so this one has 3 different settings. And the temporary variable for this one is right here. Okay, so is 0... I want to say 0 is windowed. 1 is borderless full screen. And this is exclusive full screen, if I remember correctly. Have it written down here. 0 is windowed, 1 is borderless full screen, 2 is full screen. So that's correct. Excellent. Okay, last one. Last but not least, case. Resolution. Variable for resolution is this one right here. That's only the height, though. Alright, so here's the tricky bit. Because this one I actually need to do a function to determine properly. So what did I do here? So on draw GUI for resolution, temp res times 16 by 9 plus x plus string temp resolution. Okay. Okay, so this one is that. Okay. So ceiling of temp res is this value. Two plus string that. All right. 16 divided by 9. Okay. So resolution is based on what? God, what was this one? It's settings 312. 312 is the height. So what are the three heights I had? I had 1080, I had 720, and 480? I think those are the three, but I could check. Where was it? It was in the setup. Here we are. 1080, 720, 480. Yes. Actually, I don't even need to do this, do I? Because I could just, instead of doing this, I can just do, if, for the resolution, instead of doing this, I just do, let's see here. I do this. Draw text transformed, X, Y string, X scale, Y scale angle. So the string is here, and this is the string I'd use. Just pop that in there as that. It's a big old piece of code, but let's see if it works. Hey, yeah. And that's correct. All that information is correct. We're currently running at 60 frames per second. It is windowed mode, and it is a 1280 by 720 window. Sound effects are currently on, and score subtract as a setting is off right now in the game options. Beautiful. Okay. So that's minor GUI stuff taken care of. It's relatively actually unimportant. I did the thing, yeah! So that was all relatively unimportant, actually. That was basically just cosmetic. All it does is make it more legible. I don't need to change that one. Hopefully I'm done with this one now. Alright. So now, the actual important part is right here. So, what this is going to do, this part here is going to control when you press enter or click on a currently selected object. Mouse control, I think I'm going to add later on, or just like, I got to get this thing working first with enter. Then I can add mouse control again. That's gonna, how would I even do that? I guess I would probably re-import some of the code from before and do like when if the mouse moves, then readjust to the closest vertical point that isn't one of the menu objects, maybe? I don't know, mouse control is going to take a couple extra considerations to do. Anyway, first things first. When you press enter, it's got to select, okay, currently selected thing, and then it needs to increment that up by 1 to change the current temporary variable. That's what it has to do. So, how do I go about doing that? When enter is pressed, I need... Okay, I need the current page and current setting, which are currently set in this var tracker thing. Settings, current setting, settings, current page. So... Oops. Those are the 2 bits I need. Okay, so I need to go look in user event probably 2. No. Okay, user event 1. Where did I create the thing? Zero. Okay, so with insert tracker, current page, current setting, save page. Page number for the page with the save default buttons. Okay, I see. That's gonna be useful. I'm gonna have to deal with that later. The current page and current setting set to 0. Where do I overwrite those values? I think I do that someplace when I push left and right. Yeah, it's right here. Keyboard. If right is pressed, right, okay. So if right is pressed, the current page increments by 1. If left is pressed, it decreases by 1, kept between the two max pages. And if down and up are pressed, then it maxes out at the different max menu options. Okay, I think that's correct. So it starts off at 0 each time, and that basically just sets it to the max page, and current setting is... Okay. So the way it's set up is you have global.settings, setting array, 0, number 0, 0. Wait, how do I do this with the arrays I set up before? I think I would write each of those into the current array value for the temporary setting value. So 0, 1... Page is going to be this one right here. And settings current setting is this... No, it's this one. And since I'm looking at the temp value, it would be 1. Okay, but that's not quite what I'm doing. I need to go to here. No, here. Which is where I have this thing. Okay, so I had a feeling I was going to have to do this. Jesus. Do max score. How do I... How? Somehow I need to increment these variables up. I need to determine which of these is being changed and increment that up somehow. So how do I do this? I had a really dumb idea just now, which I'll explain once I get some water. Hydration is quite important. But here's my idea. The way I've been doing this so far is I created this big array of settings. Or rather, for each individual setting, I created a list of values that could possibly be there and would cycle through the list and go, okay. Currently value set to 5. If you press enter, it'll go up one number, go to 10, then 15, 20, and then when you hit 20 and go up again, it'll cycle back to 1. And I've been making a separate list for each of these. But what about if I didn't make a separate list for each of these? See, here's the thing, right? It's very organized for a basic level. It's very easy to parse. It's very easy to figure out and go, okay, this is the one for this one, this is the one for this one, this is the one for this one. But it leaves me unable to set a generalized code that will go, okay, figure out which one of these things the data I want is in, and then pull it out from there. I have to manually set, this one is for this thing, this one's for this thing, this one's for this thing. Which is fine if I have a more complicated setup going, but I'm trying to streamline things down very much so right now. So what about if I did this? Yeah, I mean, like I said, it works fine if you're manually setting everything. Like you go, if the setting selected is the max score, use this list. But what about if I did this instead? What about if instead of doing that, I don't need to do this, actually. What about instead of doing that, I created a super array of sorts. So instead of this being max score, this would become the setting array. For this thing. And this would be equal to let's see, which one is this? Max score is this one here. Is equal to global dot setting array that. So what this does now is the first line, there's an array called the setting array within this settings menu. The setting array has two parts. It has one list, which is a list of lists, and then each individual list is inside that. So this one here is going to go from 0 to 5, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things here, plus the 0 value, which is the name. And it'll just go like that. So we can just do this. Like this. And again, the reason I'm using this value in particular is because this lets me always reference the name of the thing in code. It's a set value. If I ever change it here, this propagates out to every place else in my code. I don't have to worry about things not matching because I have to manually go and change them. The more I can do that, the better. So we do this. That's 1. Yeah, fair enough. Enjoy your time with your friend, and thanks for stopping by. But yeah, it would be a little bit rude to hang out with your friend while being on your phone, so don't worry. I've got VODs. Your time with your friend is in the here and now. A video can wait. Alright, now just for cleanliness, let's comment out all this. Excellent. Max score has been set up. Minimum score. It's going to be setting 1. Go. And now for this one, that is going to be min score is this value right here. Excellent. Look at that. Okay. Next up, we have resolution. I'm probably going to have to add in other things as well. I'm probably going to have to add in settings for all of these, come to think of it, because this needs to be in here too. Score subtract does need to be in here because I am increment. Well, Yeah, I kind of do. I have to increment between 0 and 1 for that. Technically, it's between true and false, but same difference. Setting to 0. Okay, that's that one. That's weird. How'd that disappear? I have insert on, do I? No. Now, I'm aware this is going to break everything. Because I'm going to have to go back into the settings sync, which is in event 3? Yes. Yeah, because this is dealing with the array lengths from min score and max score. So I gotta deal with this next. This is probably going to be... I could probably do this better, actually. I bet I can do this better. Given how I'm setting it up. Oh yeah, I can definitely do this better. This is vestigial code. I don't need to do this like this anymore. Once I have this set up, I should say. Okay, that's... This is, sound effects. Wait, is this sound effects, or is this... No, score subtract. Okay, so next up we have sound effects, which is another one I have to do. Let's see, setting 3, 0. That would be here. It'd be 1, 2, 0. I could theoretically even have all these just declared right up the top. I don't need to put them in these spots, but it's just... I think it's better if I just have them all in the same location, so I don't have to futz around with things all over the place. It'd be easier if I didn't have this thing, like, doing this stupid autocomplete nonsense all over. It's just doing this incorrectly. Okay. That just completely ruins any functionality there. 1, 2. Okay, so this one is 0. And 1. Okay, that takes care of the sound effects. Next we have resolution, window, and FPS. I could also just copy the same, like, format as this. Which, nah. I could do that, but they would require me to do a bunch of DS grid setup, which is not as, smooth. It's better when I have that split up into its own thing, like I have over there. So this is probably a better instance to use this. Okay, so there's 3 resolution settings, so I need to go 1, 2, 3. That's 4. This one's going to be 5. Okay, and then last one is FPS. There we are. That looks good. Excellent. Okay. Resolution. Resolution gets between 80, 20, 480. The window is 0, 1, 2. And this is 30, 60, 90. Nope, 90. What computer is a monitor with a 90 degree or the 90 FPS refresh rate? Okay. Which ones do I need here? So max score. Okay, max score is 20, 0, 20. Min score 0, 21, 0, 22, 1, 20. Resolution is 220. Window is 221. FPS is 222. Good. Okay, all that is now set up. I also get rid of this. Go. There we go. Now for this one, setting selection sync. Right. So. This is going to be a 4. It's going to be var I is equal to 0. I is less than array length setting I plus equal 1. What did I fuck up on? Oh, right. There we go. So this will go through my new setting array. This part. Well, ideally. So while, get over there. Get there. Get over there. There we go. Okay, so while max score does not equal the value on the global setting array, it has to increment through and fix it. So it's going to go... So first off, it's going to go between every value of the setting array. So it's going to go through every part of the setting array. For var j equals 0, j is less than array length setting I, that is equal 1. Okay, so now that, so it's first gonna, so I equals 0, I is less than the array length for setting, which means it's going to do setting 0, which is the max score. For variable j, which so it's going to start at 0 on this one, and go to the length of this one, which is 5. So actually, to start at 1. Okay, I've set it up slightly incorrectly, but that's fine because it's easy enough to change when I need it to. Okay, how do I do it? How do I do this? might have to be like a weird nested thing as well. So while... I'm gonna start the set. Wait, change this to 1. No. This should actually be outside of it, like this. Yeah, so this one should start at 1. So while setting I 0 does not equal something. Okay, so this is going to be... So that has to be a variable. So let's make this R. K. So var R equals 0. K equals 0. Just random letters, doesn't really matter. Yeah, 0 to that. Okay. So while setting I does not equal that one, R plus equals 1, K plus equals 1, and this is that's not right. Awkward. This is okay. This is weird. There's got to be a better way to do this. Okay, I think this is actually how it has to work. think this is actually how it has to work, which is real goofy. Just define it right here then. Var. So instead of being vars, this will be actual variables. God. So I gotta do nested for. I gotta do 2 nested for loops, I think. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Maybe I can. Okay, maybe when I look at this thing, is there a way to like? Right now I'm basically just doing name matching, but I want, if I could possibly, because what I want there is a pointer that points at the correct spot in the array, not just values from it. That would be another 2 parts of the array. Which, actually, I could do, come to think of it. I actually could do that. I guess let's do that. So this one's going to be 0. And this is going to be, I'm going to have a second array like this inside of it. And 0. Because the 2 is constant. The 2 basically points to the name. Yeah, the 2 points to the name in the array. Because that's the point over, so it's 0, 2, 0. Actually, this works better. This works better this way, because then I can go here. So it goes setting I, right? Setting J. Then while setting I, J, and then we pull out like so let's make it R bar R is equal to setting I J 0 bar K equal to IJ1. So while setting IJ does not equal global dot setting array R, and then this would be 1K. And then you increment. And that does it. So RK is... Actually, this should be 0 and 1. This one is 0, 1. That. This one is 0. Two. This is 2, rather, and this is 1. Okay, so then we get to this one. Okay, so it's 0, 0, because the 2 is unimportant. Doesn't really matter there. That's 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. This is 1, 0. This one is 2, 0. Two, 1. 2. Okay, and that's all the settings, basically. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Yeah. 0, 1, 0, 1. 0, 2, 0, 1. 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, I'm just making sure I have this written down correctly. Okay, good. And then, so it's 1, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Good. Looks like we're set. All right. That's incorrect, though. That should be setting... I... 0. 0 and 1. J should not factor into it. Okay, so those two can be moved out. There. Wait, do I even need to do 2 for loops here? Because the first one chooses which of these settings which of the setting, like, main array I'm looking at. And then I don't. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do this. Yeah, I don't need to do this. I don't need to do this other array. Okay, so let's do a var, okay, 0. And that just starts off there. So, while setting ij does not equal the global array, j is plus equal, should be j plus equal 1, between let's see, j, so that could be j is equal to between j, the minimum value is going to be 1, and the maximum value is going to be array length of also j should be 1. Just be setting I then. Or rather, be setting I minus, no, do this, minus 1. Let's see here. Array length here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1 would be 4. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. So, well, setting ij does not equal global.settingArray value for that. And it'll loop through. And then also, I'm just going to do a... So then where do I transfer this information to the temporary variable? Is it in 4? No, it's not in 4. 4 is nothing. Okay, where does this break down? That's what I want to know. Step at line 45, assignment operator expected. Whoops. Alright, let me just... Forgot I was doing all that stuff. Okay, so where's this going to break down? Okay, it's going to freeze up because it's doing an infinite loop trying to figure out code. That's what I expected. Does this even matter? Did I just waste my time? Does this even matter? It doesn't. It doesn't actually matter. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. Wait, does it? No, it does. It does matter. It does matter. Wait. Hold on. It does matter because I need to be able to increment something in order to go up this value. Which, if I just do this, actually... So if I put it in this part of the array, I can actually store that value there. I think I did this slightly wrong. Okay, so I02. Yeah, that's correct. Oh, wait, duh, of course. Wait, no, that's correct. Okay, right, so we are gonna do this, and run debug, and we're gonna see what this looks like. I'm gonna hit settings. And I don't know why I'm not allowed to look at the code. The debugger, I feel like, only works half the time. Annoying. I'm just not doing it right. Okay, so looking at this, we have for variable I starts at 0, as long as it's less than the array length for setting, which is 6 or 7. I increments by 1. So, when I is 0, right at the very start, variable R and K are set to 0 and 0, corresponding to this array. J starts at 1. While setting I, J, so that would be 0, 1, while setting 0, 1 does not equal global setting array 0, 1, 0, which is it should actually be 0, 0. That's the problem. I was putting it into the temporary array instead of the actual one. So, while it does not equal the actual value, let's see, J increments up as long as it's between 1 and the array length minus 1, which would be 5, 4. And between should be inclusive if value is greater than maximum or less than the minimum. Yeah, that's correct. So it's inclusive. Okay, so that should work this time. And then we store the resulting... Hey, look at that! Nothing broke. Okay, so now we get to the important part. Okay, so that'll take all that information and store it in this part of the array over here. Now, go back to the step event. Also, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so now we get to the hard part where I need to, again, somehow relate this stuff to the correct bit of information. So, when I click Enter, I have the currently selected setting and the current setting page. So what I actually might want to do here is okay, so it's probably going to be 4 and another I equal to 0 and var I is equal to 0. I is less than so for well, I is gonna be there. It's gonna increment up to the array length for settings again, and we're gonna do actually I could probably do a double for loop for like this. I j 0. I is less than array length settings I j is equal 1. This should also be j here. Should I do that? No, don't need to. I'll keep this here. No, actually, I don't even need this. What am I talking about? That's completely irrelevant. So, what it would be for this case then would be also, is this, why is it? No, setting. There we go. Okay, so it'd be 0, 0, or it'd be I 0, 0 and I 0, 1. Is what I'd be looking at here. Okay, so if okay, I guess it would be if settings current page equal to this, and settings current setting equal to this. I just double check that that's the correct operator and it's not one of the other ones. It should be this. It should be operator. It should be and, right? That's and. And, yeah, okay. I'm just double checking. I don't want it to be the problem that the reason that this fails. So it's going to increment up through the settings. If it's the current setting, then we're fine. And what's going to do in that case? It is going to... it's going to take... let's say push enter on it. I want to increment up the value of that thing by 1. So it would be, let's put a variable here. We're going to call it val. I'll call it value. There we go. It's equal to setting I 0, 2. That's the current value index, let's say. I really should learn how to do indexes in this thing. Maybe asset get index. No, that's not quite it. Right, get. Yeah, that's fine. So value. So the value is going to be equal to that thing. Either way, at the end of this is going to break. So it's going to break out of the loop. Okay, so it's going to pull out the value. Then it's going to be value plus equal 1. Value is equal to between value so it's going to be between 1 and array length of setting I minus 1. Okay, so that'll increment the value by 1, and that'll keep it between 1 and the length of the array again, which is like, did you hear it be like, this is 1, go 1, 2, 3. So it's an array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 1 keeps it between 5. So the value will be kept between 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's correct. Good. Let's see. So increments up the value. Actually, that's going to be probably the, let's call it the index. Because that's technically more accurate. I'm looking at the index, not the value of the thing. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. So we do that. And then, so I get the index, increases by 1, and then I get, this global setting array. This is the temporary variable, or the temporary value. Yeah, temporary value is 1, 0. 0, 1, 0. Is equal to setting I index and then that breaks out of the loop. Let's see if this works. Okay, so didn't work. Illegal array use. Is between 1... Oh, I see what I did. Okay, I actually, I just messed that up slightly. This should be here, not there. I was subtracting 1 from the array. Huh. So it only does one way. Curious. Or it only does once. Why is it only doing once? It should be doing it every single time I push it, is the thing. How do I do a debug output? Show debug message. String. And let's do a string of, this value here. So down on the bottom, you should see... Okay, it moved it to 10, but it's not doing it anymore. Huh. Why isn't it showing the debug message? Problem is, I can't tell if it's... The problem is I can't tell, right, if it's not incrementing up the value at all, or if it is incrementing the value and I'm just not seeing it incremented. this. We're running that again. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, game? Why are you like this? I'm gonna just disable that one and put it on this one instead. Why isn't it letting me do the thing I need it to do? Literally not letting me do the thing I need it to do to debug this properly. Try putting it there. And it's not doing it at all. Okay, so why is it only working once? Why is it only doing it one time? Oh, that's why. Why is this being run here? This should be getting run in the create event, not there. That definitely shouldn't be running in the step event. It's still not doing it for some reason. Did I run 412? Why did I run that there? not a big deal. I can always just replace it, but why is it not doing it? It only goes up by 1. Something's not resetting properly. What's not resetting properly? Variable index. Setting. Oh! Of course, because I'm not actually rewriting it to that point. That's why. Duh. Of course, I wasn't actually incrementing up the other thing I needed. Yeah, look at that. The borderless exclusive, window borderless exclusive. Okay, resolution's not working properly, which is weird. Why? Did I forget to properly implement that? Okay, you know what? Also, just to be on the safe side, let's just do enable. And we'll disable this one here. Just double check to see if that one works properly. It does not. I have a feeling it probably isn't working properly due to... Yeah, I think it's not working properly, possibly due to it constantly overwriting some parts of the code that I don't want it to overwrite. Yeah, it's constantly overriding it with the global like normal value, not the well, I do set the temporary variables up before this, right? Temporary variables get set up here. Yeah, so could actually... This probably should be set to the temporary variables anyway. Didn't that cause a problem last time? Didn't this cause an issue last time, come to think of it? Yeah, it caused it to hang infinitely. Why would that actually be making it hang infinitely? Because the temporary variables are created for that point. I don't know. Probably best to just not fuck with it if it's working. So enable it there, and I'm just gonna straight up delete it from here. Good. Now, why isn't the resolution working? That is a good question. I think I probably messed something up here. So resolution is 1080, 720, 480. Running 4123. So yeah, I probably just need to go back to the GUI here because this was its own thing. Resolution. Let's see, 1, 2, 16 by 9. Only thing I could see is I'm referencing the wrong setting somehow, which is possible. Okay, so Bangray 312. What's actually being drawn in that spot? That's slot I.name. I think it's referencing the wrong value is the problem. Yeah, it's referencing the wrong value, so it should be 210. 312 is this one down here. It should be 210. Did it be 210? 312 is the temporary value. Yeah, it's 210. There we go, and that should do the trick. That was a little weird how it started at 0. Why did it start at 0? Okay, so 50 off on... It's also the wrong resolution to start off with. Huh. Why is it just that one setting that's broken? Why is it just that one setting that's broken? Hmm. 210. So it's not bad here. This is correct. Those are the correct values. And it should select and sync up with that. Like, this is also the correct spot. It's 220, or rather 20. 20. So it should be syncing that up on create. So why isn't it? Why is it holding over? None of the other ones hold over. Why is that the only one that holds over? It's not this one. Why is it doing that? Window resolution setting 00102. 1080, 720, 480. So if I launch it right now, go to settings, display, it's 0 by 0. Now, why is that 0? That tells me in the create event or somewhere around here, the temporary value is not being properly sent over. It's not. Temporary resolution is being sent to the wrong variable. That's why. Okay, so that's 312. That should be 210. 210. That's what the problem was. There we go. Now I'm just going to double check something. Global res height. Is that going to the... Is that pointing to the right spot? Global res height points to 302. So, is that the right spot? I mean, kind of? It's kind of the right spot. Should be pointing to 210 though. Really should be pointing to 210. The 200. Yeah. So this is like a little bit of spaghetti, but ideally this is going to go away eventually. Like, I won't even have this stuff around anymore when I fix this all up. That's the ideal. So it's 302. Go out, go back in. 720. Excellent. All right, now we have to deal with this last bit, which I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to do this one. Okay, so draw GUI. Basically, I need to override it somehow when it goes to that screen. 5, 6. 4, I think, is nothing. It's, this is movement. There we are. Okay, so this is it. Save page. So, how do I do this? I really don't like doing this because it's like, You know what I could do, actually? You know what I could do if I really wanted? First, take this phone call I've got. Okay. What I could do is just... I could make an advanced options setting window. And then I can go to settings. I can make, let's do region, dummy region for, I don't know, dummy region for, menu options. Grid create. I'm only going to have two things in here. Array 4 0 0 is equal to let's see. This is just gonna be the value, so I'm just gonna set that to 0. Call that default. And we're going to call this save and exit. Go. All right, now this is going to be DS grid create. Three, 2. All right, region and region. There we go. It's a little easier than trying to figure out what the fuck to do with all that nonsense. Okay. So it's just creating a dummy value effectively. It's nothing there. Okay, so it does that. So now save page, I'm actually going to move this over to save page 4. So on the create event, page 4. There we go. I need to make a new one here. Let's call this, actually, let's... I'm going to move this here. We're going to call this advanced... Exit is going to be 600. Okay. See here. Yeah. Wait. Is it really only 4? Zero, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess it would have been 4. Okay. Okay, code event 1. This creates the slot object, so that's not relevant here. Literally all it does is just create the object, so this does nothing. User event 2. This creates the variables. Event 3. This does variable mixing, let's say. Yeah, okay, that's fine. 4 does nothing. 5 is... Yeah, okay. User event 6. That's 1. It's under display. This is actually going to be case 5 now. Or case 4, I should say. This one, get all those in there. This is 0. That is 1. Okay. Slot. Global setting array. Okay. Okay, so then this... Okay, so this is going to be a big ol' if right here. If, settings current page equals, yeah, what's the thing I'm looking for here? Inst settings var tracker dot max page, I think, or settings page. God, I forgot to write down. It's under the create event, create 0, save underscore page. There. If it doesn't do that, you do that. Wait, is that... Okay, let me just take a look at this real quick, just to make sure it works. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's correct. Good. Okay, so I need to add this into the thing. This can be fixed up later on, that's fine. It's just, let's see, GUI. Where's GUI? There we are. call this advanced. And this is group advanced. Advanced. Excellent. Okay. So, everything here, these just don't have, like, setting array entries. This is actually incredibly easy for me to fix. I just don't want to right now. This is what I want to fix first. So, this is going to be back in the step event. I'm actually going to change this over to if it's that. And I appear to have not... Weird. Yep, that's not what I want at all. Oh boy, please don't do that. So, if, actually a little weirded out that it ran like that. So if, settings current page is equal to go. Settings current page is equal to that. Then we do that, and then we go else. Like that. So if the settings current page is that, then if let's see, I guess this would actually be a switch. Technically speaking, this would be the best way to do it. Case it's equal to 0. And case 1. So case 0 is... Did I set that to save and exit or default? Default. So, what do I do for save and exit? What do I do for defaults? Do I have the old... I don't have the old master up. Probably should have kept that open. Objects. Object settings. Old. Okay, so on the step event, if it's... save. There we go. So if it's default, do this. Okay, so settings, correct. Settings, grid destroy. let's see here. Settings grid destroy destroys every part of the setting array, basically. Which seems good. Settings default script then runs, or rather, settings default function runs, which is that. It also deletes the ini file, settings default, and then goes to the initiating inits room. Good. Okay, now if we're saving, okay. So if we save and exit instead, this one. Okay, so these are going to pull into the temporary values now. Or rather, they're going to pull the temporary values into the main ones. So sound effects off, for example, is... Let's go here. We're going to just do this. It's much easier that way. Sound effects off. Let's pull from that one. Max score. Min score. Score subtraction. Let's see. Window. Res. Res cust. And temporary frames. There. Then game set speed, global frame rate dot game speed. Oh, right, that. Yeah, okay. Settings right, settings destroy grid. Go to the initiative to restart it. That should do it. Okay, something's broken here. Okay, for some reason it's frozen now. After going back to the default, it decided to freeze up for some reason. Which probably has something to do with the resolution options. So for safety's sake, I'm going to reset that back to 720 by 1080. Or 720p, rather. Okay, so where is that? That is... C... Users... Local low? No, app data... Roaming? No. Local low... No. Local. There it is. Alright. Settings to INI. What do we got? Res height 1080. Res width 1920. Windows type 0. Still windowed. Frame rate precise collisions turned off. Score sub is true. That's probably the problem. I set that to... yeah, that's definitely the problem. Because it's doing true and false instead of, 0 and 1. Okay, so I want to go to the setting array, which is here. You know what? I'm going to set these to 0 and 1 manually. And then I'm going to go to the settings thing here. Put that to 0 and 1. I'm going to make these right real. So I don't have this problem anymore, ideally. Might as well just do this. It's not like... Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, that should do it. Yep, there we go. So score subtract is on by default. Sound effects are on by default. And let's see, let's change this back to 720. Save and exit. Let's see if I start it up again. Is it going to be 720p? No. Okay, sound effects are on. Good. Score subtraction is on. Perfect. Turn that off. Turn sound effects off. Score subtraction is off. Sound effects are off. Okay. Okay, why isn't the resolution working this time? Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to default. Dan 5 on 19/1080. I wonder. Res custom isn't being set to 1. That's probably why. The res custom thing is a override that lets the display change the size, or the display size change. So that probably is what's causing that. Okay, so I would guess if I go to the step event, I'm going to set res custom equal to 1 instead. So that way I can change things from now on. Like that. Problem solved. And if I go to default, it zooms back out. And if I do this, it's a little teeny tiny window. Hey! Fixed it! More or less. Doesn't look great. Hey, that's pretty good though. Okay, so what do we have left to do here? Mouse control. That's the main thing left. I got mouse control in this main window here because what I'm effectively doing is I'm just teleporting this selector object thing to where the mouse is. But here, there's no such object, so I need to actually get... Oh, okay, so it has mouse control as far as clicking is concerned, but I don't have mouse control for movement here. That's something to do. All right. Excellent. I'm really happy about that, honestly. So 2 things I need to do. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what, actually? If I really wanted to, I could even skip the advanced tab. I could just straight up skip it. By doing this. I just go here, right? Let's go right here, and I go, current setting page +1. Then if settings, I'm not gonna do it right now. That's something to fuck around with later. But all I have to do is just go right there and put a little if statement that says, if settings current page is equal to the advanced page, it just skips right to the next number. It just adds another 1 or subtracts another 1, and that's all I need to do there. And that just skips it 100%. Perfect. Then of course, like all the code is working fine apart from that. So that's pretty sick. Honestly, I'm really happy how that went. Took a little longer than I was expecting. I've got to go make dinner now. But thankfully I have my box of Cheetos, or not Cheetos, Cheez-Its here to help me stave off starvation. I'm really happy about how that turned out. That was really good. Like, I'm really happy by that, how this whole thing is working. It's working shockingly well. So next time, I guess, is just going to be mouse control and like adding a couple more little fiddly bits. You know what I could even do? I could even just have like a little... I could just have a variable just right here in the create event. Just add a variable right here that's advanced options on. If it's set to 1, then it'll turn it on and show it there. And if it's set to 0, it just won't. I can totally do that. Totally do that. Wouldn't even be that hard. So next time, it's going to be a little bit of a cleanup, fixing a couple small things that are left, like the mouse control, and I guess add that option in just to see what happens. Why not? That's where we're going to leave that for now. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. I'll be back with more of this next week, but we're going to be working on that. And tomorrow is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, continuing on the Azada mythic path. What do I have to do? I gotta do Valexia's thing. I gotta go talk to... Basically, I just had to finish up a lot of the main quest stuff. I'm like 90% of the way done with most of it. And after that point, then it's side quests, which are not going to be too long either. It's just, it's not even like long walking around. It's just a lot of hoofing it across the map. Not really hard. So, we'll see how that goes. Probably... We'll see if I finish it, and if not, I'll at least get... I'm not sure if I'll finish the chapter. I'll at least get to leaving for Kolfir by that point. But that's where I'm going to leave that. That'll be tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. Once again, you've been listening to the Lo-Fi playlist from StreamBeats. Always, big thanks to them for having DC DMCA. That's the one. DMCA free music that I can just put on the stream to chill out to while I'm doing this work. So it's not incredibly dry, me sitting in front of a computer in almost total silence, except for the occasional or crunching of snacks. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. See ya. Also, is anyone streaming I can raid real quick? Let's see. Is everyone streaming? No, nobody is streaming. Not a person. There is not a single person streaming on Twitch. I am the only person streaming on Twitch on the entire website. How on earth has this happened? This is a disaster for Twitch. Maybe someday they'll actually fix the platform and make it good to use. Probably not, but maybe. All right, I'm gonna leave now. Bye.